What's up, everybody? Anime and Beer back at it, keeping my promise. So, this is, as you can see right here, I'm getting used to the OBS software, but right here you see it Prologue, Blackest Night. Like I told you guys, uh, we're going to start from the beginning, work our way through the Blackest Night into the Brightest Day. Heck, guys know Green Lantern's like my favorite comic book superhero, my favorite character of all time. So I'm really excited to do this. We're going to go through issue by issue, uh, just going over, certain panels, how everything started, who started it all, who, what, when, where, why, how. I'm ready to get it cracking, so we're not even going to bother with the theatricals. We're going straight in. Prologue, Blackest Night, Green Lantern, issue 43. Let's get it. So to give you guys a little a little a, a little history of what's going on, Blackest Night is, in my opinion, where it's kind of like Blackest Night, Brightest Day is like Infinite Crisis. It's like Flashpoint Paradox. It's like the Infinity Gauntlet. It's like Silver Surfer and the Glass. It's that moment in comic book lore. It's that moment where everything just gets real. Everything is about to go down. Like, you're going to see just how strong the Lantern Corps really are. No games are about to be played during any of this. People are going to die. People are going to live. It's going to be crying. Just everything is just going downhill right now. Um, so prologue, kind of self-explanatory. This is going to take place before the actual Blackest Night main story arc. So we're just going to see what leads up to what and whatnot. So let's get it cracking. As you can see, we got the black hand. So off the rip, you can just kind of tell, what this is going to be about. So let's dig in. So uh, this is actually the first page. No, I did not scan every single page. I just scanned the ones that kind of seemed important, just so you guys, can kind of get a visual of what I'm talking about. So pretty much this right here is from what I read, is one of the Guardians of the Universe. And as you can see, got ooze rolling down. I'm pointing at another picture, but he got the ooze rolling down his face and whatnot. So obviously something happened to him. You see the Black Lantern symbol right there, and pretty much when you see that, a member of the Black Lantern is talking, and he's talking about how he was there from the beginning, how he was there when the Green Lantern Corps was created. He was there during the book of, what is it called? The book of Oa, during everything, and just pretty much down to his corruption and having to open, what was the book called? The Book of Black, and go through the birth of the first Black Lantern. So here we go right here. First Black Lantern goes by the name of William Hand, which is where the name Black Hand comes from. And in this, you kind of see why he's known as the Black Hand. And picture here, I'm going over everything in the picture. As you see, 1, 2, 3, 4 down at the bottom. He's laying with 4 corpses. You're going to see why he's laying with 4 corpses, but this is William Hand, aka Billy, aka Black Hand. Pretty much his journey to become the Black Lantern, how everything just went down. So pretty much the story goes, as a kid, he was just always just fascinated with dead people. Always, just from the moment he could walk, the first thing he did when he could walk was venture into his dad's work, which his mom and dad are morticians. So as you can see in the panel here, I'm still getting used to OBS. I'm sorry, guys, but This is him when he talks about being able to walk for the first time. Second panel is actually him walking up on his dad. Dad is shocked, sees him, picks him up, and he looks at a dead body and calls it beautiful. Well, it wasn't beautiful, it was pretty. I'm sitting here looking right at it and still getting it wrong. But yeah. Next panel, uh, just him growing up as a child. He was always the odd one. He was always into just dead things, just loved it, and he kind of picked up a hobby of taxidermy. Which, if you don't know what taxidermy is, it's just taking dead animals and stuffing them and whatnot. And he did that as a child. He would place them around the house, kind of freak his two brothers out, uh, witter his parents out too. But things went left when their family dog went missing, and parents go into his room, and of course, he killed the dog and stuffed it. So he goes through a lot of psychiatric help, trying to so the family can find out what's going on with him. And he actually mentions that he went to so many that to even get it to stop, he had to tell psychiatrists what they wanted to hear instead of the truth. And so from an early age, William Hand was dark. He was twisted. He had, something was wrong with the guy. Right here. Um, I can't pronounce his name, but atrocious. When I actually say it during the video, I feel like I got it right. Atrocious, which, if you don't know, is the leader of the Red Lantern Corps, which is known as Rage. Uh, he gets visited by Atrocious. Atroci? I feel like I'm saying it wrong, but he gets visited by him, and to which. Sorry, guys, I'm back. Like I said before, I'm still trying to learn this program and how it works and stuff. So for a while, it felt like I wasn't recording properly. But to leave off what I was saying, he gets visited by the leader of the Red Lantern Corps, which it seems like here he doesn't have the Red Lantern ring yet. Uh, but he gets visited by him, and he tells him that you know you're inside you is just full of darkness. Just everything about you is just dark, and I'm just here to take it out of you. So he has this device called the Divining Rod, which it's explained that it can take what I'm going to call emotional energy. It can take it away. So it can take the power out of a Green Lantern ring. It can take the emotional power out of people and use it as a weapon. So I thought that was kind of cool. But yeah, to be you know confronted by an alien, a being of his level, that there's something wrong with you. Seriously. Uh, So next panel, not really the next panel, 'cause like I said, I'm just jumping around. Well, not jumping around, but I'm skipping things. But you see him here. He's making a suit. He's seeing the Green Lantern on TV. He's seeing all these Lantern Corps on TV, and it bothers him because the light that these Lantern Corps give off bothers him because he's supposed to be the embodiment of darkness. I didn't mean to say that because that's going to actually lead into something, but he likes the dark. He likes darkness. He likes being alone by himself. So any source of light it just takes him off. So you see here in the panel, he's making his famous suit out of a body bag. Um, it just shows you that. And what I didn't say for the last panel, he actually, if you see right here, when you saw Green Lantern, Hal Jordan and Sinestro fight him, he actually drops the divining rod, and William picks it up and runs off with it, unseen by Hal Jordan and Sinestro. They didn't see him pick it up and whatnot. Uh, so pretty much what this panel right here shows is it's kind of like why he's known as the Black Hand. Um, he gets into it with a Green Lantern, which I can only assume that's Hal Jordan up there. Don't know for sure. Um, but you know, he pretty much tells him, what does he say? You'll live up to your name. So he pretty much jacks his hand up. Um, I guess you could say made his hand black. But he's on a plane going somewhere, running, hiding, and he gets taken by these creatures who do work on him and whatnot. And I guess he says, give him his hand back, and he's revived and he comes out of the grave. Um, I'm not going to sit here and talk like I'm a professional. This panel kind of confused me. It makes sense, but kind of confused me. Uh, but it goes on to say that ever since the plane incident, he's been able to see death, hear death. So he hears and sees the names of every single person who has died, which I think will come into play because I'm a little familiar with Black Hand. You know, he gives them a black ring and he can bring them back to life. Well, not bring them back to life, but they come back as zombies, if you will. So pretty much. Yeah, if you die, he knows it. And on top of that, he can also know when people cheat death. So everybody knows that Clark Kent is practically indestructible. Well, the names you got up here, you got Kilowog, you got Hal Jordan, you got what Clark Kent, Barry Allen, Bart Allen. So anybody who's cheated death or has died in return, he knows about that too, and pretty much that kind of ticks him off as well. This panel here, the the guy's twisted, so he pretty much goes back home because the police are looking for him because of all the things that have been going on. They've traced back to him, so police are looking for him. Family sitting at dinner, just talking about it, and he knocks on the door and just obliterates his family with the divining rod. And I kind of like this part too because right here, down at the bottom here, the interpretation I got out of it is, you want this power of death, you want to control death, you want to be death, but how can you be it if you're not it? If you understand what I'm saying. So, in order for him to get this power, he pretty much has to die. So, he kills himself. Boom. And thus, for one of the guest guardians, old guardians of the universe, sees it, pleases by it, and he spits up a Black Lantern ring over there at the last panel in the middle. Uh, Makes his way to William, and oh, excuse me, the guardian pretty much tells him, just like what is it, Ion, just like Parallax, just like the Predator, you are the embodiment of the Black Lantern Corps, and you know who you are, you know what you got to do, and pretty much everything is about to just go to hell. And pretty much this issue is the introduction of Black Hand, how he came to be, and everything is about to just go, I guess, uphill to go downhill, because this is going to be an exciting story. Um, so that's pretty much it. That's pretty much what that episode was. Um, Hopefully, I did a good job here in explaining the issue. Explaining the issue, issue 43, prologue, the Blackest Night. If there's anything that I need to do to change how I approach this, just let me know. If anything that you guys would like to see more within this here, let me know. Like I said, I'm playing around with the OBS software, so I'm still getting used to what side it's on and whatnot. So you guys, please like, subscribe, and criticize, criticize, criticize. Um, that's going to be my new thing. I'm not even going to say comment anymore. I never said comment, but just criticize. I want criticism. What things I can change, what things I can do. Uh, but more of this is coming. This is issue 43. Um, I believe, if I'm correct, next issue up is going to be uh, Blackest Night issue 0. So, thinking about the Blackest Night, Brightest Day, they really don't go in chronological order. So, and what I mean by that is there are issues, I believe it starts at 38 or 39, but I'm going to say 38, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. Those are also prologues to Blackest Night, but in the reading order, those don't exist. It starts with 43. So if I'm throwing out issues and you guys like, well, that's weird. How come you didn't go from 43 to 44? That's just how it is. But I'm gonna have so much fun doing this. I don't care if I mess up. I'm just gonna try to give everything out as I read it. Give a best explanation, my opinions, and what I see, facts of what is there. So again, I know I'm talking in circles. Is there anything that I can do to change this? Let me know. We're gonna have fun doing this. We're gonna have fun going through this. Uh, Anime and Beer, signing out.